What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, we got to talk about maybe the most surprising news, not just of today, but over the last several weeks, if not months, is Gotham Knights teasing or hinting at DLC. Now, I know when you say that, it makes you sound like a crazy person. I know people have suggested it before. People have talked about it when the game came out. I've, of course, obviously made videos on it, but today they did quite the post, and we got to read into it because you don't just get to drop this post and expect people to just skim by it. The big bads of Gotham Knights have gathered, ... but why? And you see an image of the villains, the three villains of Gotham Knights. Now, I would just like to know a couple of things. Number one, this is such an odd thing to drop. So before we read into it at all, okay, with any microscope, why would you even tweet this months after the game comes out if you're not hinting at something, right? This is all, I guess, in the defense of, I actually kind of think they're hinting at DLC. I don't know what else it would be. I don't know why you would do something like this, again, months after the game releases. But you're talking about the big bads. You show a picture. This seems to, like, post Gotham Knights, right? So they're, like, in jail, maybe, like, with a defense lawyer, right? So, like, why are they there? What's going on? And then also, like, the tweet is literally asking us a question. So again, to read into it, why are they asking us something? The big bads of Gotham Knights have gathered. Okay, so it's telling you something, but why? So now it's asking you the question, why are they gathering? You don't just get to tweet that and not expect people to ask questions. I know they're actually asking for an answer here, but I'm going to ask a question. So look, did I predict this on my bingo board for Gotham Knights to get DLC? Look, it's not too late. I mean, I guess if you look at other comparables, it's not late at all. Normally, for open world games, which I would absolutely consider Gotham Knights, right? You look at these open world games, DLC, like a meaty DLC, in this day and age, takes roughly 6 to 12 months. Okay, I mean, on average, it's actually looking more like a year. We just had Horizon. We've had things like Ghost of Tsushima, right? For games to get huge DLCs in current 2023, 2022 time, it takes almost a year. So it's not actually out of the realm of possibility that they're hinting and they're going to announce something, and then it comes out like this fall. The biggest thing, I guess, working against it is really all of the job postings and kind of detective work people have done, which makes me very conflicted, right? Because on one hand, I don't know how to read into this tweet any other way. I know maybe people saying like an FPS thing, patches, whatever. But you look at the jobs and you look at what people have kind of figured out. Well, we know two different games, right? One game they were working on before Gotham Knights with another team. But there's been evidence to suggest, because there's literally people that have had in their job posting, they worked on Gotham Knights and then they're moving on, they're working on a brand new game, right? So that's literally what's happening. There's two games in development right now at WB Montreal, one of which is from the team that was making Gotham Knights. So it doesn't really leave any room for this. I mean, it could, but it doesn't like outright, like we don't know for sure. There could be a third small team, like the remnants, the ashes of this Gotham Knights team, right? Maybe 20, 30 people that stayed behind to work on DLC, while the rest of the team went on to make whatever the next game is. And this is, again, all excluding that second team that's been working on whatever that other DC game is for like 2.5, 3 years, right? The other game they're working on, it's been being worked on for a long time. We could see it this year, next year. You know what I mean? So you have that, but even taking that and throwing it away, the team that made Gotham Knights, assuming they just moved on to whatever the next game is, that's what we all thought. Could there have been a skeleton crew that stayed behind to work on DLC? It's possible, and the timelines, over the next 6 months, it still works. If we're talking 2.5, 3 years after Gotham Knights is out, well, of course, they're done. There's no DLC, and by all indications, they are done with it. But why tweet something like this? I mean, I'm just going to keep saying it. Maybe it'll stick one day. Let me know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. On Twitter, almost every single comment to their post has been saying either please let it be DLC or, oh my God, you just announced DLC. Like, those are the two kind of responses. So it seems like people are kind of on board with the idea, but you guys let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure you're subscribed, bell icon turned on. I hope to see you all on the next one.